My next guest is coming off an impressive victory over Jairzinho Rozenstruik last weekend at UFC Vegas 20. It is Ciryl Gane back here on the program. Ciryl, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing great. What video game were you playing when we hopped on this interview? Because I know I interrupted some important video game time right now.
Call of Duty Warzone. I think everybody knows this game.
Yeah, no, for sure. Are you getting better at it? It seems like you're really loving it.
Yeah. I got a team. I play a lot with my friend, and maybe in the near future, I'm gonna participate to the real team.
Right. Okay.
In Paris, so maybe.
There you go. Second career on top of fighting. That sounds awesome. Congrats on the win. We'll get into the win in a second, but I wanted to know, leading up to the fight, I saw you did a lot of media. You were doing TMZ and doing all these big outlets. How was that, doing a lot more media and leading into this big fight?
I exhaust my English. That's good. That's a good thing. Yeah. This is not make me more pressure. I'm comfortable with that, and no. This is my job, and I'm cool. I'm cool with that. And like I say, I train my English because my English is very bad. So
it's good. It's good. We've done it. We did an interview last time. I thought your English is great. You got to give yourself more credit, I think.
Oh, thank you.
There you
go. So yes, I'm good.
Good to hear. Most important thing on Saturday was you getting that win, and you got it. Rozenstruik, I know, was an interesting style matchup. In terms of your performance, what surprised you about Jairzinho in the fight that maybe you weren't expecting?
Yes, I expected more pressure from him. I thought maybe after 3 rounds he's gonna push me more pressure, and he didn't. And I make the pressure all the time. And I was really surprised about that.
Now, with him not coming forward and pressuring you, did you have to change up your game plan at all?
No. The game plan was exactly like that. And yes, maybe if you make more pressure, I change the level.
Right.
So yes, this is what the game plan.
Was there anything you wish you would have done differently in the fight? Because I know it's easy to say that after the fact. Was there anything you wish you could have done differently?
Maybe to find more the finish. And I try, but maybe more.
Okay, and in terms of going the full 5 rounds, that's something kind of new for you because typically your fights end within the 3 rounds or 5 rounds in this case. How did you feel going the full 5 rounds? Did you feel fresh and healthy in terms of your cardio?
Yeah, I was really active with my cardio, and I knew that because I'm from Muay Thai, and Muay Thai maybe the fight are a little bit longer than 3 rounds in the MMA. Mm-hmm. So no, in my gym, we knew that it's gonna be easy for me, and it was easy for me to manage. It's not exactly the cardio; it's more like in English. I don't know exactly. You manage your energy.
Your energy, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, this is more managed than cardio. You understand?
Yes, no, for sure. It was a complete performance. I thought it was very good. I know after the fight, some people were critical of it, going the full 5 rounds, including Dana White. But did you see your former opponent Tanner Boser give you some props? Did you see that on Twitter?
Yes, I saw that, and I really appreciate it. From this guy, but I got a good feeling with my former opponent always, and yes, I really appreciate this tweet.
Yeah, and just so people, in case you didn't see it, Tanner basically said, look, like when you're in a spot where you're winning a fight, you're not going to do something risky and risk getting finished yourself. And he was just, kind of being realistic about the whole fight game. So I thought that was great by Tanner. So I know we're about a week removed from the fight. When would you like to get back in there and have your next fight? Have you thought about that yet?
For the moment, we don't know exactly. Okay. Because the division moves a lot at this moment, so everything is possible. So we will see. But for the moment, I'm gonna restart my training maybe Monday, and we will see.
Okay, well, that sounds good. Is there are you pretty healthy coming out of that fight? Did you have any injuries?
Oh no. After the fight, I was really free and jaded. Nothing.
Okay,
Nothing.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you like fighting in Vegas? Would you want your next fight in Las Vegas, or would you prefer to go to Fight Island and fight in Abu Dhabi?
But for the next time, maybe in Abu Dhabi, because no, I never fought in Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
So yes, for the first time, probably it's good.
And obviously, this was a main event win. You're really high up in the division right now. Have you or your team spoken to Dana White about doing a UFC event in Paris? Because MMA is now legalized in France.
Yes. But unfortunately, in France, we are always in the lockdown. Not exactly, but
because of the pandemic. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Because of the pandemic, and with this situation, we know it's not possible for the UFC to come here. So a little bit shame, but we're waiting for.
The division has certainly changed since the last time you and I spoke. We had Derrick Lewis finishing Curtis Blaydes. Were you surprised to see Lewis knock out Curtis Blaydes?
Surprised? No, that's not the good word.
Okay.
But because when he started the fight, I knew he wanted to do that, only that. When he started the fight, he stayed on 2 feet and just waiting for one punch. So,
yeah.
And Blaydes go for
the
I don't know
takedown.
exactly the word. Yeah, go to the takedown, but not with I don't know the word. Like more game, like more feint.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly. Yeah,
I know what you mean.
And,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And for me, it was a little bit the same situation. And the people, I want to say to the people, if I made more risk in my game, the game probably gonna be like Blaydes and Curtis and Lewis.
Yeah.
Yes. So sometimes it's more.
I know exactly what you mean. You got to be careful, right? It just takes one mistake and you can get finished, like Curtis showed in that fight, right?
With this big guy, everything is possible with one punch. So that's why.
So obviously, Lewis won. There's also Volkov. What do you think is next for you? Because those seem to be the two opponents that are available, Alexander Volkov and Derrick Lewis. Do you have a preference of who you'd want to fight next?
No.
Okay.
Anyone, anywhere. No. I'm not here for make a choice. I just want to go on the headline, and that's it. No matter who.
Okay. Hypothetically, if you were to fight Lewis, how do you look at that fight from a style perspective? If you were to fight Lewis,
with Lewis, a fight more like Jairzinho, a fight like with a fight IQ, with the distance, manage the distance. And you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Because with this guy, he can knock you with one punch. So yes, just be careful.
What about Alexander Volkov? Obviously a very big heavyweight. Curtis wasn't able to finish Volkov. Lewis was. How do you look at that fight if you were to fight Alexander Volkov?
Me with Alexander Volkov, interesting fight. You have a good range. You have a big one, and he's really tall, and he have really good striking and really dangerous striking. So yes, this fight is going to be more hard than Lewis, I think.
Do you see those two as the potential opponents, or is there another name that you'd like to fight? I know you'll fight anyone, but out of the heavyweight division, do you think it's probably Lewis or Volkov next?
I think probably it's going to be Volkov or Lewis. Yes, exactly. Maybe Curtis, maybe Blaydes. I don't know exactly. No, I don't know exactly.
Okay,
we will see. But for me, it's not really important.
Yeah, no. I agree with that.
When is the UFC gonna put me someone? Okay, I'm gonna work with my team on it, and let's go to the fight.
Were you surprised to see Junior dos Santos and Overeem released this week? Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that, and I'm not really surprised. I'm not not really surprised this makes sense. This makes sense for For Dos Santos,
he's lost I think 4 in a row, all finishes. Yeah, so JDS I don't think was surprising. Some people were more surprised by Overeem just because he has the one loss. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Just one loss, and he spoke a lot of his way. I'm on my way, for the title, and yes, I was more surprised for Overeem. Yeah.
Are you disappointed in some ways you won't get to fight him because he's a legend in the sport, and it doesn't sound like he's going to be back with the UFC?
Yes, exactly. I'm thinking about that. A little bit shame, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, no, for sure. So you talked about it there. When are you getting back to training? Is that next week, you said?
Yes, in Monday. I did the training, but it was not real training. It's more like recovery. Breathe in, breathe out, some movement, something like that. Just really, really light. And I think Monday I'm going to go back to the training.
And what have you been up to this week? I'm sure seeing your family and relaxing and getting a lot of sleep, I imagine.
Exactly. A lot of sleep because it's a little bit hard because I have I have 9 hours difference with Vegas in Paris, so a little bit hard. I wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, so
right,
I'm like that. So a little bit, yes. So I need to recover myself, and yes, with the family, with my daughter, my wife, and the friend, and the video game.
Yeah, you got it made. No, that sounds good. Are you watching the UFC card tonight? Are you going to stay up for it?
Tonight?
The UFC 259 card. Are you going to watch it?
No.
Yeah, because I guess it's on at a different time, right?
Yes, exactly. It's really hard for me. I love to sleep, and it's very important for me. And no, I don't think so.
Awesome. Well, Ciryl, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. Anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media want to plug, I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, big thank you to Jim King, to my protein, and mood, my nutrition, and real big up to my gym MMA factory.
Make sure to subscribe to the LowKick MMA YouTube channel for all the latest news, event previews, and interviews with some of the biggest stars in MMA.